Okay, everybody, welcome to Team Empower Call. We're so glad that you're here. We've missed seeing your faces. So hi, Jillian.
Hi.
Hi, Kelly. Hi, Kendra. And hi, everybody that is listening to the recording. So we're so glad that you're here and that you're listening. We really have a lot on our minds that we want to share with you tonight to kind of hopefully get the momentum going again and reignite that fire that was once within all of us but has dwindled. So first of all, right out of the gate, if you haven't signed up for Team Spirit yet, make sure you do that. We have until Monday to get 20 people on our team. Last time I looked, we only had 13. So even if you're not working the business, that's fine. We just need to have 20 people on the team. It's Team Grit. So make sure you sign up for that. Alice?
So people sign up, and then if you hit Success Club 5 next month, you get a t-shirt.
Right. Core to Force t-shirt. So
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're working the business or not. We just need 20 people, so the people who do hit Success Club can get a t-shirt.
Right. Basically, it's like the Success Club prize, but in order to qualify for it this month, you have to be on a team. So that's why we're doing it.
I have a question about that. I signed up, but when it sent me like the email confirmation or whatever that I signed up, it didn't have your name, Lacey. It said Team Grit, but I didn't have. So
I'll double check. I'll look it up and make sure that you're.
Okay.
I want to say that, but I'll double check.
Okay.
Was I in there? Because I didn't see. I just wrote Grit, and then I put you, Lacey.
That's what I did.
I'll look it up. Give me 1 second.
I just hope it worked. I just kind of trusted the system.
Yeah, it was kind of a confusing website. It wasn't really super helpful. So
they didn't ask for your coach ID.
They asked for my coach ID.
Mm-hmm. No, but they didn't ask for Lacey's coach
or mine.
ID.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What if there's another Lacey Nielsen? Or
yeah, I hope not.
Yeah.
I'll look it up and make sure. If you have, for those of you that have signed up, I will tag you in the post. So if you've signed up and your name isn't in there, then let me know and we'll get you switched over to the right team. Somehow. I'm looking it up right now. So Al, do you want to start and then I can tell everybody who's on the team so far?
Do you want me just to start with what we're going to be doing and then you can do?
Go for it.
So I'm actually really excited because you guys know, I just did a video in Empower about how I've just kind of been in this rut, which I know everybody on the team can relate to that, right? Can you guys? Because, I mean, we've all been there more than once probably. And I've noticed too that when Lacey and I kind of fall into those funks, it kind of fizzles over into the team. And it sucks that way, but it does do that. And so
it's your fault.
I know. So just blame. So I'm excited because as we were talking today, and as I was listening to some National Wake Up Calls, because you guys, seriously, I started doing personal development again because I was in a rut, and I stopped doing it, which is probably why I was in the rut. And today, really, it made such a big difference. But I was thinking we need to just there's so much focus and it's so overwhelming and it kind of sucks the joy out of coaching when we focus on numbers like Success Club and rank and all of those things. And kind of it gets not fun. And then you're like, why am I even doing this? So what we wanted to do is kind of go back to how we all met. It's we thought that it would be fun if we just started focusing on us. And so what we want to do is have just a challenge group sort of environment with just our team. We want everyone to pick a program. We don't want this to be halfsies. We want everyone to really focus on, this is all for you. It's not for the team. It's not for you to sell more challenge packs. It's for you. So you can really focus on getting back to that, that healthy state mentally and physically. So we want everyone to pick a program. And we're all going to start. We haven't decided if we're going to do 30 days or 60 days. Either we're going to finish out the year together or we're just going to do it through November. We're not quite sure. Maybe we'll just see how November goes. But we want you guys to check in every day with your work out. We're assuming everyone's on a Shakeology, but you don't have to be. And we want to meal plan together too. And what Lacey and I want to do in these groups is train you on how to then share that journey on social media. So we don't want you guys necessarily to focus on inviting people. Not that we're telling you to stop, because obviously that's important too, but honestly, most of us right now aren't hitting Success Club. And so what we want to do is just focus on you. So we want to go through this together and train you then, okay, how would you share this journey effectively so you're not being like as if you weren't a coach, like you're just sharing a part of your life and then you can influence other people. So it is challenge group environment with also Lacey and I teaching you on how to share that effectively, so you can at least be getting some soft invites in your page if you're not going to be inviting personally. But again, we just feel like we need to take it back to, and that will be fun anyways, because then we're seeing each other every day again, and we can really just bond that way as a group. You just shared your screen. Oh wait, Jillian shared your screen.
I'm sorry. I'm just listening to you and clicking. I'm sorry. I'm done. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know what was happening.
No, that's okay. I just figured
I'm sorry. I'm listening though.
So anyway, we thought that would be really fun, and it got me excited thinking about starting a program. I already decided I'm going to do Chalene Extreme. I know a lot of people are going to be starting Port of Force. But I'm excited just to be with you guys every day and kind of rekindle that. The reason why I wanted to coach is because of the environment and what happened to me in a challenge group, and we're hoping that you guys can find that fire again that way. So, Lacey.
Okay, sorry. I've been trying to find our Team Grit thing and it's like disappeared. It's like we're non-existent, so I will figure it out. Anyway, so just piggybacking on what Allie was saying, so yeah, we have totally been in a funk. And I think that the thing that's so interesting and it was so eye-opening to me is, so I did 21 Day Fix, it was probably about 2 weeks ago that it ended. And when I first started, like I've done 21 Day Fix before, but I've never really like dialed in, like been like super consistent with my nutrition. And I've done it kind of like 3/4 of the way, I would say. But when I started and I was like, oh, we have to do live video, so I might as well just check in every day. So I started with that accountability of checking in on our page and just sharing like my journey, what I learned that day, what had worked, what hadn't worked. And for like the first few days, I felt like an idiot. Like nobody cares what I ate. Like nobody, like, why am I doing this? But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be consistent with what they tell me to do. So I kept doing it. And on the days that I wouldn't check in, I would get like messages from people saying, what's up? Like, why didn't you check in? I've been waiting. And so, which gave me even more momentum and more fuel, like, oh, okay, like this, there is a purpose to this. There is a reason. And so I kept doing it. So I reached day 21 and I was like, sweet, like I did it. I feel amazing. I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I'm going to celebrate with hamburgers and French fries and chocolate covered almonds and Diet Coke, which I don't even like. But I like totally just like got into this, like, I'm just going to eat anything because I feel really great now. And what's one bad meal going to do? Well, one bad meal turned into like day after day after day. And along with that, I stopped checking in because I was like, sweet, I don't have to do these check-ins anymore because I'm done. Like, I don't have anything else to talk about. So I stopped checking in on our page with sharing my journey. I stopped meal planning. I stopped eating well consistently. I did my workouts, but they were totally half-hearted. And like that momentum that it took me 21 days to start going, like stopped fast. Like it stopped way faster than it took me to get it started. And so that's something Allie and I were talking about, because then it like then rolled into like my challenge groups. And I'm like, well, I feel like crap. How can I be telling them what to do if I'm like ho-humming around and not doing what I should be doing? And so then I was disconnected with challenge groups. And so it really just kind of overflowed into everything. And I think that that's kind of really something that Allie and I want to hit home, is that it's not, your business isn't just a business, but it's a purpose. Like, what is your purpose for being here? And I know that Allie shared that in her video, you know, like I want to share good and light and happy with people. And I know Jillian's mentioned that too. And I think we're all on the same page with like, there's a purpose, and Beachbody just happens to be that platform. And so if you can look at what you're sharing, if you took everything Beachbody away, if corporate was gone, the promotions were gone, the programs were gone, the team was gone, everything was gone, and you just had you. And if you still had something to share, that's what you want to share. Beachbody is just like the extra. It's the platform. It's something that gives you something to stand on. That's not the meat of your story. That's not the meat of your journey. But if you're not on a journey, it's really hard to have that fire inside that's to keep sharing, to get through the crap and the hard and the why am I doing this? Because there's not a fire there. But if you remember back to when you decided to coach, it was after you had made it through a journey, after you had made it through a 21-day, 30-day, 60-day, 90-day program, and you believed in the program, and you believed in yourself, and you believed in the process. But as we stop doing these things, we start to like doubt and wonder. And it's not that we doubt the process because we've seen it work before, but we doubt ourselves. And we doubt, you know, is this what I should be doing? And I don't have time for this, and this, that, and the other. And all those excuses come in because our belief in ourselves starts to dwindle. So the reason why Allie and I wanted you to focus, and want all of us to focus on starting and completing a program, is because we know that's something that if you're consistent with, you will come out in the end with more belief in yourself and in your purpose. And as you are have more belief and more solid understanding of your purpose, then your fire is inside to be able to share. So that's kind of the reasoning behind it, is because we want you to find the joy again. Because if there's no joy in this business, if there's no joy in this process, then it's just torture. It's just misery, and it's hard, and it's frustrating, and the life gets sucked out of you. And so that's really what we're wanting you to do, is to find your joy again. And so that's kind of my thought with this whole process, is let's find the joy again together, and by doing something that we know works, because we've all been there, we've all done it, we've all completed a program and found kind of that fire and that passion and that belief that it creates. So,
and too, I think there's something a lot to be said about finding joy in the team. I mean, I think back on like our team and my best times with the team, and that's when I felt like we were all had a common goal, and we were all working together, and we were interacting. And same thing with the challenge groups too, but there have been phases of the team too where it's kind of come and gone and ebbed and flowed, and I think that and I know a reason a lot of people started coaching is because they wanted to feel a part of something, and whether that's feeling like giving to other people or feeling a part of our team Empower, we want to make sure we are giving you that. And I want that again. That's like one of my favorite parts about coaching. And I think maybe that's why part of me has stepped back a little bit, is because we haven't had that atmosphere on our team lately, our team page, and largely we're supposed to be leading the team. I mean, it's my fault too, but it'll be nice to get back in that atmosphere where we are interacting with each other again. And because there's a lot to be said about being a part of something, a part of a team. So yeah. And something I heard today when I was listening to a call is she asked, she had said when she found herself in a funk, she realized she was being reactive to her business. And I thought that really struck a chord with me. Are you reacting to your business? She said she would just wait till people came to us, and then she would react, or to her, and then she would react to that, rather than acting and being proactive with your business. Or in this case, Kay, just even with your own fitness journey, because that's what we're focusing on right now, is you, which will then lead to your business. But are you being reactive and not just, are you being active and not just reactive to your business and to your life in general? I love that. So,
well, I think one of the cool things about them kind of, I don't want to say they switched up the vital behaviors, because they didn't switch it, but further defining them in taking invite into connect. And I think a lot of times we kind of forget the connection part, and that the connection is by sharing your journey. But you have to be on a journey to share it. And so whether that's connecting, like Ali said, being proactive about it, whether it's sharing it on your Facebook page or sharing it in your challenge group or sharing it with, Playgroup on Friday, or whoever it is that you decide to share what you're doing, you're connecting with people. You're helping them to see that they're not the only ones that, totally failed in their nutrition, but are still going to pick up and keep moving, or really didn't want to work out this morning because they would rather stay in bed. So you have to be willing to share that because it's all about connecting. It's not just inviting somebody to do something you should be doing, but you're not, because that's just miserable for all of us. That turns your business into a transaction rather than a transformation. And our business is all about transforming lives. But you have to start with your own. You have to transform your own life. And that transformation continually evolves. Who I transformed into 3 years ago in my first challenge group is totally different than who I need to kind of transform my life into now. And so it's not just a one-shot deal, but it's as we're connecting with people and sharing the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's what allows us to find that purpose and to fill that purpose. So that's what I like about connecting rather than just inviting.
Well, I think, and I'm hoping too, that this challenge group type experience, that it's not going to be like just purely for accountability, like check in, get it done, get out. We want it, because I've been in push to emerald groups and push to diamonds group where you just are in there just to check in and you get out. We want this to be not only where we're getting closer together, developing our team, but we want to teach you how to share what you're doing. So even though, again, we're not pushing away personal messages to invite, but we want to teach you how to attract, connect, and then invite. And so we really want you guys to kind of internalize this journey. We want you to step into the journey, not as like a challenge group, not like you're leading a challenge group as a coach. We want this to be a personal journey for you, because if you start this group with like an emotional attachment, it's going to help you see how to post emotionally. Does that make sense? We don't want this just to be like you're marking off your calendar. We want this to be a transformation for you, and not just for your before and afters, but so we can teach you how to share your journey in a way that will influence other people. So I hope that makes sense. I'm really excited about it, because in my head it's like awesome. It's really awesome. So
I think it's kind of like going home. How when you're in college and you're away and you're doing your own thing, and then Christmas break comes around and you get to go home, and going home and having somebody there that was would take care of you. It was safe. It was like a deep breath, I'm home, and you could be you, your quirks, your goods, your bads, everything. And that's kind of our goal for this, is for you to kind of get back to your roots, to find you again, to find your voice outside of business, because that will follow. But to find you and your passion and your drive again, because you're home, because you're in a safe environment. So that's our goal. Do you guys have any questions or anything that you?
I love it. I think this is exactly, I don't know, as I'm listening to, it's like, this is what I need. I'm consistently working out. I feel like my workouts are a habit now. Those happen no matter what, but I've just been in a funk lately. I don't care anymore. I don't know, I do, but it's just I don't know. I won't go into it, but, yeah, this sounds like it could be great. I don't know, the catalyst that I need to get going again.
Good.
So yeah, thanks.
And if you guys have any ideas of things we can incorporate into the group, let us know, because we don't really know what we're doing. So if you have anything that you think would make it be better, then let us know. So
Awesome.
I don't know.
Are you going to incorporate personal development into the group like you have in your own challenge groups?
I think that's a great idea. Whether we all read the same book together and do takeaways, or maybe we all have our own separate personal development and post takeaways from our own. I can see benefits in both of those things, actually.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. What do you think we should do? Separate things or all together?
Your call.
Yeah.
I say
Whatever.
we try both. Like, we have 4 weeks. Why not for the first 2 weeks do our own thing? And if we get 2 weeks in and feel like, I need more or we need to do something different, then we switch it up and say, okay, for the last 2 weeks, or if we decide to go longer, let's read this book or let's do this or whatever,
Yeah.
Let's try both of them. So, cool. All right, well, that's what we wanted to share with you because we totally know what it's like to be in a funk and to have that momentum come to a halt because that's right where we are too. And that's okay. That's totally normal. It's it's life. It's this mortal world where we get caught up in losing our joy and get caught up in the everyday and forget our purpose and lose that fire. So, but it doesn't mean that it's gone. It's just like our fitness journeys. It doesn't mean if we fall off the wagon that we're done and we failed. It just means it's time to pick up the pieces and learn from it and keep moving forward. So that's what we will be doing together for the next while.
So do we start tomorrow, Monday? When do you want us to start posting and checking in and all that stuff?
Let's start. Let me look at my calendar.
Are you running it from the Empower page or the Empower group?
I say we have a separate group because I don't want, if every coach was doing it, then I would say, yeah, but let's keep Empower just for training or impact, like team updates sort of thing.
Okay.
And then even though I know that's just like another group, but I think it would be better in a separate group. What do you guys think?
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a separate group. Let's start Monday. No. Yeah. Should we do Monday?
It's Halloween.
What's your call? Either Monday or next Monday. I know I'm going to start Core de Force on Monday.
I'm
I have.
on Monday.
So should we just start Monday?
Sure.
Let's not wait around for the right time. So
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a group right now anyway, so it doesn't. So yeah, I'm doing what I'm doing challenge group stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. But
okay, we'll start Monday. What we're gonna do is have everybody. I'm gonna post this call as soon as it uploads. So once you guys see it come up and whoever watches this after, comment in the link with what program you're going to do, and then we'll know that you want to be added to the group. So
when you post it, say that, because what if people don't watch the call?
Yeah, I'll say that too. So if you're awesome enough to have listened all this way, then you know.
Say the word monkey in your comment.
Yeah, say the word monkey so we know who's actually listening to the end.
If you say monkey.
Like,
awesome. Okay.
I'm Core de Force like a monkey.
Totally.
I love it.
Oh, I love it. Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm excited. Monday is the day, and we'll just go with it. We'll just make it happen. So, awesome.
So, drink some eggnog this weekend. Get it out of your system.
uh,
I just bought some.
ew, gross. I hate eggnog. I hate eggnog.
Who are you? Oh my goodness, I love it.
What's your favorite? Pumpkin spice?
No, I don't like that. It just has to be regular eggnog.
Oh.
Have you ever read? There's like 1 billion calories. That's not even an exaggeration.
Yeah, it's so bad for you.
Yeah.
So good.
Did you buy the gallon size from Costco?
No, I don't allow myself. I only allow myself to buy like the little tiny ones. My husband's like, that's a waste of money. Just get the big one. I cannot have it.
I know my limits.
Anyways, sorry. Thank you for being here.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye.